What's up, YouTube? Kodak Ice Princess coming at you from Minnesota. You guys, I just want to come on and give my condolences to all of the families who lost loved ones in Las Vegas today for no apparent reason. Just evil. Just pure evil. I mean, people have lost their children, they have lost their husbands, they have lost their wives, they have lost friends, loved ones. Over 58 people killed just because they went outside to enjoy a concert. I was talking to someone earlier and I said it would have even been better if this had been something from ISIS or some sort of foreign attack. But it's Americans killing other Americans, and that's what makes it so mind blowing, and that's what just makes it so unbelievable. You know, this man is just so mad and so full of rage that he just want to go out and just kill innocent people because he's mad, or I don't even know. I'm thinking, I suffer from depression myself, and I'm thinking, well, maybe the guy has depression. But then again, people who have depression, they don't hurt other people. People who have depression hurt themselves, but they don't hurt other people. So for this guy to just snap out like that and just take all these guns and all this ammunition in, I mean, obviously he sat there and plotted and planned what he was going to do and how he was going to do it, even to the point of saying, okay, I'm going to kill myself after it's all said and done. Oh my God. The devil is busy, y'all. The devil is busy. And I know a lot of y'all out there don't believe in that. A lot of y'all don't believe in spiritual warfare. A lot of y'all don't might not agree with what I'm saying, but all I'm saying is that the devil is busy. Evil is running rampant, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. I mean, it's so much I could say about this, but it's like a lot of things I'm just going to keep my own feelings right now and not say so much, but I just I just want people to know and understand and realize that you may have thought 9/11 was bad. You may think that this is bad, but I'm telling you, it's only going to get worse, people. It's only going to get worse. And honestly, it has to do with your choices that you're making. You know, all of us can have a thought in our head, oh, I want to go over there and slap that person, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. But it's the action that makes it the evil. It's the action that makes it the sin. Everybody can have a thought, and I'm sure this person sat and had lots of thoughts in his head, but then he acted upon the thoughts. And that's why I say evil is running rapid. That's why I say Satan is off the chain. Because these thoughts had to been put in that person's head. And then he acted upon the thoughts. So, and Tom Petty just passed away too. He was a great musician. He was a great artist, Tom Petty. He passed away also. And I don't know what Trump is about to say about this whole situation that's happened in Vegas, because he don't know how to talk. I mean, the best thing he can do is stay silent. What he just said the other day about Puerto Rico, what he said the other day about Puerto Rico is just, that's That's something that a total illiterate would say. That's not something a president of a whole United States of America would say. But this is the person that y'all voted for. Anyway, so I was on the internet and I was doing some research about this Stephen Paddock. And the only thing that his neighbors and different people are saying is that he was a really big gambler. Like basically he made money off of gambling and he lost money off of gambling. So could it have been that he lost a lot of money in Vegas and that caused him to want to, get so angry to the fact where he want to kill people because he lost money? I don't know. Like apparently him and his wife, this is what they do. They gamble. They gamble like everywhere all the time. This is just what they do. This is how they support themselves, by gambling. And it seems that the man was a pretty successful guy. He owned properties, he owned businesses, and I believe he had tenants and different things like that. So I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But I saw here on the internet, I was looking at that his father, whose name was Benjamin Paddock, back in 1968, he robbed a bank in Texas called the Bank of Phoenix. No, he robbed the bank in 1960. And in 1968, he escaped from a Texas prison. Right. He was supposed to be serving 20 years and he escaped from a Texas prison. And then the authorities didn't catch up with him until 10 years later in 1978. And then he was living in Oregon. This Benjamin Paddock, which is this Stephen Paddock's father. And then he was living under the alias of Bruce Warner Erickson. And he opened up a bingo parlor in Springfield, Oregon. And then he later died in 1998. Now, I'm not saying that there's any correlation between him and his father, the wrongs his father did and the wrongs he did, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know we have all these gun laws and different kind of things in America, but there should be something in writing where certain people shouldn't be allowed to get guns. I mean, it shouldn't be so easy. And apparently this guy owned a lot of guns. He was like a gun enthusiast or whatever they call it. And I feel sorry for his brother. I feel sorry for his brother because the news team and the news people are going to the brother's house and asking the brother all types of crazy questions. And it's like those people are grieving. Those people are hurting. And these news people are standing there asking them over and over again, stupid ass question after stupid ass question. Like, what does his brother know? What does he know? He's basically guilty by association just because he has a stupid ass brother. These people are grieving. These people are hurting. And these reporters are going to these people's houses and having them outside and asking them all type of off the wall ass crazy ass questions. And the brother is standing there basically telling them he don't know, he don't have the answers. He even at one point he's like, "What do you want me to do? Make something up? I don't know." These news people, I understand they looking for answers like all of us want answers, but you guys go to these families at the wrong time. You go and talk to these families at the wrong time. You guys gonna have to be more sympathetic to people's hurts and people's hearts are broken. And y'all standing in front of them with microphones in their face asking them some stupid off the wall ass question. And OJ Simpson is free. I don't understand what the big fucking deal is. The man's free. So what? The man just did 9 years of his life in prison. Leave the man alone. It's news reporters running up to the car that he's sitting in the back of, asking him questions about how does it feel to be free and all this, that, and the other. And the man basically saying, the man was like, are you stalking me? He's like, I've been free for about 5 hours and I've been riding in the back of this truck for 5 hours. I haven't even been out. The man ain't even got to see his kids or his family or nothing. Why? I don't understand it. And it was a news reporter in the same hotel with this shooter that had stayed in the hotel because they wanted to follow something to do with the O.J. Simpson release. Why is it such a big deal that O.J. Simpson is free? He's free. He did his time. Leave him alone. Let the man live his life. He ain't got that much life left to live. The man ain't got that much life to live. Y'all say y'all justice system is fair in this country, which is not. It's not fair in this country. Anytime you sending 14, 13, and 15-year-old black children away for life, your justice system is not fair in this country. But that's okay, though. It's okay that we got teenagers in jail for life. 13, 14, 15-year-old who are in jail for life, double life. Y'all don't see a problem with that, though. You don't see a problem with sending a mailman to jail for killing a dog. You don't see a problem with that, though. So if you don't see a problem with that, then leave OJ the hell alone. Leave him alone. Why are you chasing this man down for interviews? Don't nobody give a damn. Let the man go live his life. If I was him, I would leave the country. I wouldn't even stay in this country. Y'all don't want the man to make money. Y'all don't want the man to do nothing to better himself. Y'all just want to keep nitpicking at this man, nitpicking at this man, nitpicking at this man. Leave the man the hell alone. We don't need to see no interview about OJ. We don't need to. We don't care about how OJ's doing today or how he's doing since he's free. Nobody gives a damn. These reporters just out here trying to find a story, and it ain't even no story. It ain't no story. The man did his time. Now he's out. Leave him the hell alone. That's all I gotta say. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for these people who lost their families. I'm sitting here watching the news. You know, I'm sitting here watching the news at this foolishness that this person has done to these families. Americans killing other Americans. I tell people all the time, y'all need to stop looking at skin color in this country. It shouldn't be no divide between white America and black America. We're all Americans. All of us are Americans, period. We should live together because we damn sure gonna die together. When this bitch blow up, we all gonna die together. And the people across the world who hate us don't hate one no less than the other. They hate all Americans for Americans. They don't care about no skin color. They don't care about how much money you got or how much money you don't got. They don't care about how much education you got or how much education you got. They just hate us because we're Americans, period. It would be even great if ISIS had did it, because then that would make sense. But this shit don't make no kind of sense. None whatsoever. Pray for Puerto Rico, y'all. Pray for Puerto Rico. Those people are over there suffering. A lot of people in those islands was already having it bad as it is. It's going to be even harder to rebuild. Especially when you wasn't really living that good to begin with. You know, different places like Cuba and Haiti, and those people was already suffering to begin with. And then when a natural disaster come, It's even 10 times worse, 100 times worse. Something here in Texas could be built up, I don't know, in the next 3 years, but in countries like that, it may take 10, 15 years before they even get rebuilt again. And Donald Trump gonna say they ain't doing enough to help themselves for some foolishness he said the other day. He should just keep his mouth shut. He shouldn't even say nothing. Honestly, he should be quiet. He shouldn't even say nothing. If you don't have nothing nice to say, you shouldn't say nothing at all. And if you don't have nothing intelligent to say, you shouldn't say nothing at all. It's just that simple. Cold ass ice princess coming at you from Minnesota. Grace and peace.